Before I begin this video, I want to read a relevant message I got a few weeks ago on my website about this channel. We'll swing back around to it at the end. Dear T-Man, I'm sorry for not putting a real email. I just wanted to tell you that your YouTube channel is awesome. Your channel was recommended to me through your wish video, no surprise, but I found that all of your videos are great. I like how you're actually honest without just ranting like other YouTubers. As a fellow content creator, I get putting in a ton of work to make a high quality product and receiving almost no payout. Your content is like a breath of fresh air. You not only point out problems in society and in storytelling, but you suggest solutions. I wanted to give you some encouragement today, because I know how it feels to be a small content creator. Your content has moved and inspired someone, me, and I'm not even into anime or tea. That's really all I want to say. Take care and keep up the good work. In March, this channel is turning 5 years old, and it's been 2 years since I've made a video like this, where I now have more than double the amount of subscribers. Like most of my vids, I hope to make this one different than what you might be used to seeing. This channel's idea was to fix two problems I had. The first was that I wished to make analytical videos that were high quality and well edited, based around anime and stories. And the second was I needed new avenues for advertising for my business. The former has largely overshadowed the latter, where I would only ever mention my products at the end of videos where most would already have clicked off. And I really did not like putting ad spots in the middle of my videos where the flow could be broken. I at least tried to fix this recently by making the ads short, entertaining, and interwoven into the vid. There's a lot, and boy do I mean a lot, of content that I still wish to make, both for the YouTube channel and entertainment in general. There's still that project where I want to make an anime around ninja with my viewers that's been in the back of my mind for at least 3 years now. The webcomic, whose idea is now something like a decade old. And I had finally started production on it before the economy took one of its ever famous nosedives. And many videos I would wish to make with the time and dedication I showed to my Epic of Dragon Ball series. In fact, I had a 35-page script written out and recorded because I was going to make an Epic of Attack on Titan series. There is, however, the unfortunate problem that the landscape of YouTube has changed, and I'm still using pre-2015 ideas of content creation in the current year. The current year meta includes reaction content, reading an article or people's tweets in a single recording session, quality be damned, and being the very first to release a video on a topic that is just breaking. Oh, and rage bait. Lots and lots of rage bait, mixed in with a very low effort cultural rabble. This is what many people and the algorithm look for, and it is evidenced by the fact that in November, when I decided to hell with what I wanted to do and gave in to algorithm abuse, this channel grew in a month almost as much as it did in the previous 23. Unfortunately, while seeing big numbers temporarily gives some satisfaction, making videos I don't particularly want to do for the sake of the algorithm leaves me feeling a bit hollow. And the payoff can also be debatable as well. While I can't accurately gauge how many people have clicked on my T links compared to my links from other YouTubers who I sponsored, the ad revenue, super chats, and super thanks I collected over the last 5 years on YouTube has amounted to paying about 2 months of living expenses if I budget tightly enough. I've received dozens, if not hundreds of comments over the years of how this has been an underrated channel, deserving of more viewers. And while I do appreciate that in ways that are difficult to describe, as I've always been one who seeks to feed his soul more than his wallet, it's come to the point where I have to say phrases I hate saying. I can't pay the rent with well wishes. I've been putting off making this video. I don't like the tone it sets, but I'm hurting myself more than anyone else by not making it. For the videos to continue, let alone be produced faster, be of higher quality like before, I'm going to need some help. A lot of channels, when they do sponsorships, they get a couple of $1,000s up front and a bit of revenue from every sale of the product. Whether or not the product they're selling is a scam, like title loans or whatever else it may be, is irrelevant to them. I have seen far too many content creators just view their audience as dollar signs. Doesn't matter if their pullers get screwed as long as they get what's theirs. I remedy this by only selling from my own shop. I'm not a trust fund baby. I don't have several hundreds of thousands of dollars of investment money. I started with a measly 12 tees and a really crappy website, working by myself on a shoestring budget in work weeks that were so intense I used to consider a 60-hour work week to be a vacation. All the while having the ever-looming stress of finances always hovering over my head. So unlike many others, I'm not even asking for free money, though that pitch will come a bit later. I'm selling an actual physical product, so on top of the entertainment and occasional education you get from the channel, you also get something physical with your support. There's also the Patreon-like service I have called Dragon's Wings. With this, you get discounts, early access to vids on the Discord, and giveaway tickets for monthly giveaways, of which past giveaways have included the first 5 volumes of the Berserk Deluxe Edition manga, a PS5, and last winter, an RTX 4090. I thought about doing this video in a completely different tone, doing a more upbeat, everything is great, please help me make it even better kind of vibe. But frankly, that'd be a lie. I'm not asking for enough money to buy a yacht. I'm not looking for people to pay for my 2-week vacation backpacking across Europe. I'm just looking to get back to a place where I have financial stability, where I don't have the ever-looming stress of wondering what kind of miracles I can pull off in order to pay my rent for a month. If I can really risk putting in a few days into a video that'll make me about $3 if I'm lucky. The person at the start of this video mentioned how he liked my honesty, and how my vids have helped move him. As you see in my cutoff response at the bottom, I told him that encouragement came at an ironically convenient time, because on that day, that very day, just a few hours prior, I had resolved myself to throwing in the towel, and only making algorithm abusing, low effort, rage bait filled garbage from that day on out, because after 5 years, I had hoped to at least be able to pay some of my bills from the channel. I have heard people's cries of wanting better content on YouTube, of wanting more than clickbait and rage bait, of wanting to watch people whose entire identity is not just centered around being the opposite of what people they don't like say or do. And just like I set out to do 5 years ago on YouTube, and almost 9 years ago in the anime industry, I want to deliver that. That's something more that people have craved. The type of content that genuinely inspires people. But I don't get that BlackRock investment money, and I can't do it on hopes and dreams anymore. Please help support the channel, because I truly do not have any other source than the people who watch and enjoy this content and my tea. While I most definitely could, I don't want to make some grand claims about what I will do in the future if I had a significantly larger budget. All I will say is, on this channel and my store, all the videos I've made, all the teas I've made, the business I've built up, all of this has been done while I have worked myself into a near constant state of burnout, while diving into the couch looking for pennies to make rent. Imagine what I could do, what I could create. Not even once I gain a large budget where I can allocate resources to various projects, but what I could do and create once I simply regain some stable footing.